If I were to select a couple of initiatives, I would probably mention a BRAC effort because I had the mission of moving the Aviation Command from St. Louis here to Huntsville and merging them together to form AMCOM. And the funniest thing during that process, I was down here at Huntsville and I had a town hall meeting with MICOM and auditorium full of people. So during the question and answer period, one of the ladies stood up and said, "Look, we have been waiting for the new name." And I went to St. Louis the next week and the same question came up. So I went back to the headquarters and said, gee, we've really got to get a name. There's a lot of uncertainty and people are really interested in that. And I knew that the people in MICOM really were unsure about relocating because they felt coming down here, the Missile Command would consume them and they'd lose their identity. So one evening I said, well, A comes before M. So why don't we just call it the Aviation Missile Command? So over the years, it's interesting to hear people say, here's how the command came about. But that's how it came about. And a couple people in the staff office that work for me, we just talked about, we really have to do something. And I think the name has really helped. At least they haven't changed the name, so maybe it's doing okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the reviewing officer for today's ceremony is General Johnny E. Wilson, Commander, United States Army Materiel Command. Assisting in the ceremony and representing the Department of the Army Civilians of the United States Army Missile Command are Miss Diane B. Lantroop, Chief Procurement Division D, Acquisition Center, and Mr. Tommy J. Cutts, Director, Land Combat Directorate, Integrated Material Management Center. Major General James M. Link will now permanently furl the United States Army Missile Command colors. The United States Army Missile Command was officially established on 23 May 1962. The United States Army Missile Command is being redesignated as the United States Army Aviation and Missile Command in accordance with United States Army Materiel Command Permanent Order number 57-2, dated 26 February 1997. Assisting in the ceremony and representing the Department of the Army Civilians of the United States Army Aviation and Missile Command are Mr. Ernest A. Young, Deputy to the Commanding General, and Mr. Daniel J. Rubery, Deputy for Business Management and Strategic Planning. General Johnny E. Wilson, Commander, United States Army Materiel Command, will now unfurl the official United States Army Aviation and Missile Command colors. The Aviation and Missile Command combines major elements of the United States Aviation and Troop Command and the United States Army Missile Command. Red, white, and blue are adapted from the shoulder sleeve insignia of the United States Army Materiel Command. The wings represent aviation and have been adapted from the distinctive unit insignia of the former United States Army Aviation and Troop Support Command. They enclose a quatrefoil encapsulating a missile and lightning bolts, adapted from the former United States Army Missile Command, which symbolize the former command's missile mission and its historic achievements in space exploration. Assumption of command. By authority of Army Regulation 600-20, paragraph 2-3, the undersigned assumes command of the United States Army Aviation and Missile Command, AMCOM Provisional, Redstone Arsenal, Alabama, effective 17 July 1997. Signed, Emmett E. Gibson, Major General, United States Army, commanding.
To all of you great Americans, welcome and thank you for joining us this beautiful afternoon to celebrate these very special events. An inactivation, an activation, and a change of command ceremony all in one afternoon. What a historic day for the Army Materiel Command and America's Army. You certainly bless us with your presence. For me, it's a personal pleasure to be with you today for several reasons. First, to review the rich history of the U.S. Army Missile Command and to commemorate the very many contributions of MICOM over the many decades of loyal service to the soldier, the Army, and our great nation. Secondly, to celebrate the union of the former Missile and Aviation and Troop Commands into the Aviation and Missile Command. And finally, to honor some very special families and personal friends of mine. Jim and Judy Link, Emmett and Mary Gibson, as they change command today.
Now, I'd like to close with a piece of an Irish blessing that was very much a favorite of my late Irish mother, Rosemary Ryan Link. And it goes, until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
Mary and I are pleased to be here. We look forward to becoming a part of this team. We look forward to getting to know each of you in the days ahead and to being active in your communities. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, until the official party departs the review stand. Major General Gibson and Mrs. Gibson will be departing to host a reception at the Redstone Officers Club. The receiving line for Major General Link and Mrs. Link will form up at the left front of the review stand. This concludes the ceremony. Thank you for your attendance.